Good morning, mijo.
Morning, Mama.
I got your message about coming over, so I made your favorite breakfast. Huevo con queso y espinaca. Right? Sit down.
It's great, Mama. Thanks.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good. What's wrong?
I just have a problem, Mama.
Is it Kay?
Yeah, it's Kay. You know, but the good news is she still loves me. And she wants to marry me, not Fox.
Oh, my God. That's great news, mijo. Congratulations. So what could be so bad after that?
Well, what could be bad is Fox is seriously ill. He only has a few months to live.
What? What do you mean he's ill? When did this happen? What does he have?
We don't know. He hasn't told Kay. He hasn't told anyone as far as I know. And we just overheard him on the phone with his doctor.
My God, that is terrible.
And Kay won't tell Fox anything about us because he's so sick.
Well, she has to. She can't marry Fox if she's in love with you.
I know, Mama. And she knows it too, but Fox isn't saying anything. He's just pretending he's okay.
Dear God, that is terrible and serious. Do you know if Fox and Kay have had their premarital interviews with Father Londigan yet?
I don't think so.
Well, you know what the church teaches us. I mean, there can be no secrets between a man and a woman if they're going to get married. Fox can't keep this from her.
Well, I'm sure Fox Crane thinks he's doing the right thing, Mama. But if Kay doesn't tell Fox about us, he'll just expect her to go through with the wedding. And I can't let that happen. I won't.
Yes, doctor, I'll be by later to pick up my prescriptions. But I can't stay long. I don't want Kay to get suspicious. Yes, I know that you want me to tell Kay about my illness, but I can't do that to her. How is she gonna enjoy her wedding day if she knows that I'm dying?
Fox, you're being so brave.
Yes, that's right, Kay. I'm very brave. You would never break my heart if you knew that I was dying. You would never take her away from me, Miguel. Never.
Chad Harris. Hey. No, I'm at the book cafe. I'm meeting Jared to go over some things for work. Sure, I can meet you later. Yeah, I know, Valerie. We have a lot to talk about. And I'll see you then. Jared.
Chad, are you crazy, man? Meeting Valerie? Are you trying to screw up your relationship with Whitney?
Miles sure does love it here at Crane Daycare. Good. So do Jane and little Ethan. Thank God I still have him. Of course you still have him. Why wouldn't you have your son? He's never gonna have his father. I was so sure that I'd finally have that life with Ethan that I've always wanted, and then everything kind of fell apart, and now I'll never have either. Honey.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, good morning, sis.
Good morning. What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Come on, that smile isn't for nothing.
Okay. You really want to know what I was thinking about?
Mm-hmm.
Fancy, okay? I was thinking about Fancy.
Really?
Yeah.
Does this mean you might finally be getting over losing Sheridan?
I might. But it means that I've realized how important Fancy is to me. And, maybe we actually do have a future together.
Janet, hi.
You look chipper for someone who's been through such a terrible ordeal.
I feel great.
Oh. Well, you look pretty beat up. I brought you some makeup and a fresh change of clothes.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure I need it. But I feel terrific. I mean, Luis took such good care of me when we were down in that mine shaft. He was so sweet, and so protective, and he was so worried about me. Of course, I don't remember everything, but I know he was wonderful. He held me so close and so lovingly.
All right, enough. I can't take any more.
What's wrong?
I just don't want to hear about Luis.
Aunt Sheridan, have you changed your mind? Have you decided you don't want me to be with Luis after all?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Teresa, just tell me what happened. Okay. JT Cornell said that he would tell Ethan the truth about what Gwen and Rebecca did, how they betrayed him, but that I had to pay him a huge amount of money, of course.
Well, and you agreed to pay him?
Of course I did. You know how I feel about Ethan, and I had to try one last time to get him back.
Of course you did. I mean, you already told me this. What actually happened?
Okay, well, apparently JT struck a deal with Gwen. He said that he would cover for her if she paid him a huge amount of money, and I didn't realize what JT was up to until I went to go meet him, and then Gwen showed up with the bag full of money.
Oh my God, he is such a sleaze bag.
Yeah, he's lower than low. So, Gwen and I handed over our bags of money. JT counted it. It turned out that Gwen was $100 short, so yay, I thought I won.
But you didn't win.
No, of course I didn't. Because of Julian. Because Julian forced JT to lie, and he said that the money that I gave JT was actually not my money, that it was actually the shareholders' money. But then Julian said that I could actually use the money to pay off JT so that he would tell Ethan the truth for a price. The price was just, it was just too high.
Okay, well, what was it? And what did Julian want? I don't get it.
He wants full custody of little Ethan.
Well, that's just out of the question. I mean, you have to tell Julian that he's not little Ethan's father.
No, I can't do that. Whitney, if I did, then Ethan would know the truth that little Ethan is his son, and he and Gwen would take little Ethan away from him, the same way they took Jane.
Okay, we've already been over this. Ethan would never take little Ethan away from you.
Yeah, but Gwen would do everything she can to make sure that that did happen.
Okay, we can't let Julian do this. You need to go to Ethan, and you need to tell him, just tell him the truth, okay? You know, make some kind of deal with him to share custody, but you cannot let Julian win no matter what.
I don't know, Whitney. I don't know. I'm afraid. I can't sleep.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're not the only one.
What do you mean? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time sleeping myself. Ever since Rebecca, told me what she did.
What did that little bitch have to say, Whitney?
Well, remember that night at that sleazy hotel? She said that she saw Chad in one of the rooms, and she said he was naked. I think Chad's having an affair.
Well, Chad, I know it's none of my business, but I just hate to see you screw up what could be a great life.
You're right. It's none of your business.
Okay. I just wish you'd tell me why you take such a big risk. I mean, you could lose Whitney forever.
Look, man, I know it's crazy, okay?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, how long do you think this could last? How long do you think you could have both Whitney and Valerie?
Look, you don't understand.
I do, man. I do understand. You thought Whitney was gone. She was becoming a nun. And Valerie is a beautiful, warm body to give you comfort. But things have changed. And now you're really not being fair to either one of these women.
Look, I know. I know 3 people can't be in a relationship. But I am not neglecting Whitney. I come home to her every night, man. We have great sex. I love her, Jared. I'm gonna marry her.
If you don't get caught. You almost got caught in that motel once, and you should have ended with Valerie right there.
Jared, I got a handle. Okay? I'm gonna take care of it.
Just as long as you know, if Whitney finds out that you've been with Valerie, it's over, man. She'll end it. So like you said, 3 people can't be in a relationship.
Doctor, I promise that I'll tell Kay about my condition. Eventually, but not yet. I won't ruin her special day, but I love that girl with all my heart. Even if it is defective.
Oh my God, it's hard. Okay. I can't let him go through this alone.
Said, I'll talk to you later. Hey.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Just the Crane office. Just, let them know I'm gonna be coming in late today. Hey, come here. Ah, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Of course, it's always a beautiful day when I'm holding you in my arms. And precious. You have no idea how precious.
Fox, you know that you can tell me anything, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well, is there anything you want to tell me? Anything at all?
Yes, Kay, there is something I want to tell you. And I need to tell you right now.
I'm so happy that you are going to be with Kay, Maria, finally. How did you convince her?
Well, I just found out that she's loved me all this time. She was just afraid to commit to me because of Charity.
Charity? She hasn't been a part of your life for a long time now.
I know. But she just thought I'd leave her if Charity ever came back to town.
She right to be afraid? Would you leave her if Charity came back to town?
I love you so much, Miguel.
I love you. Don't ever leave me.
I won't. I could never leave you. You're the love of my life.
I love you so much. I could never love anyone as much as you.
Charity.
Miguel, hijo, esto es importante. Tell me. Would you leave Kay if Charity came back to town? Would you want to still be with her?
Look, I know what an amazing love affair you had with Luis. It's never out of my mind because I know that only tragic circumstances kept you apart.
Yes. There are too many tragedies for us to overcome.
So when you told me you were going to step back and let me find out if Luis and I had a chance, did you mean it? You love Chris now, don't you?
Yes. Chris is a wonderful man. Look, it's just painful for me to see Luis bonding with someone else.
I understand. But, Luis is beginning to have feelings for me now. And I think we could be very happy together. You can't have Chris and Luis.
I know that. I've let Luis go.
Have you? I hope so, because if you still have illusions of being with Luis again, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Learn to be happy with Chris, Aunt Sheridan, because I think Luis and I could be very happy together for a long, long time.
Luis, are you sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything. All I know is that thinking of Fancy makes me smile. See?
So you finally feel like you can move on
from Sheridan.
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? Sheridan's moved on from me.
But now that I see the two of them together, I realize what I've lost. I realize how much I still love Luis. My God, what have I done? I mean, Luis is the great love of my life.
Well, I just want you to be sure of what you're doing.
Well, Sheridan's made it very clear that she is not going to leave Chris, and therefore there's no chance of us having a future together. No chance at all.
So, did you confront Chad? Did you ask him if he was having an affair?
No. No, I can't do that. I mean, I want to. I really do, but I'm scared, you know? I'm scared of what he's gonna tell me.
Okay, well, first of all, don't believe a word that Rebecca has to say, okay? She hates me. You're my best friend. She would say anything and do anything in order to hurt you.
Okay, but you do remember I was suspicious that Chad was having an affair before Rebecca even said anything to me.
I know, I remember. You said that he was making these phone calls, you know, and he was like disappearing for hours at a time, but you also said that Chad proved to you that he was being faithful to you, right? That it was just in your head? And honey, why are you still worried?
Maybe you are right. I mean, Rebecca, she's just a witch, you know, trying to cause trouble, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, she is. You got your Prince Charming, honey. You hold on tight.
You're right. And what about you? You know, you finally decided that you're not going to be able to be with Ethan. What about you and Jared?
It's a little late for that, you know. When I decided to try to get Ethan back one last time, I had to let Jared go, so he doesn't want to see me again. I don't blame him.
Jared, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do here. But like I said before, I got it handled. So why don't you tell me what's going on with you and Teresa?
Absolutely nothing. She told me last night she wants to give Ethan another shot.
You're kidding me.
Nope, not kidding. For all I know, they're together right now. So, I'm out of here, man.
What do you mean?
I called a headhunter to find me another job in another city. I'm leaving Harmony.
You are my passion for life.
Answer me, mijo. What would you do if Charity came back?
It wouldn't change the way I feel about Kay, Mama. I love Kay. And I want to be with her no matter what.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
You know, I just wish Kay would tell Fox the truth about us. It's driving me crazy thinking about them being together, and the wedding is so soon.
Well, I am sure that Kay will tell Fox when she feels the time is right. Just give her time. Mijo, just think how devastating this is going to be for Fox.
I'm sure it will be. Listen, I'm gonna head back now, okay? Maybe by now Kay's had a chance to tell Fox.
Okay.
You know, things would be so much easier if Fox wasn't so selfless. It'd just be better if we were all honest.
Well, you let me know what happens, okay? I'm right here if you need me.
I know. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
What is it? What do you want to tell me?
I wanted to surprise you, so I waited until now. I have planned the most spectacular bridal shower that Harmony's ever seen for you.
Bridal shower? That's what you wanted to tell me? You planned a bridal shower?
Yeah, I was thinking of ways to make our wedding even more special. I love you so much. I want every moment leading up to our wedding to be memorable. Every second so precious.
You are so sweet.
You mean everything to me. You make me want to live forever just so I can love you and take care of you. I cannot wait to be married to you.
Thanks again for bringing my things, Aunt Sheridan.
You're welcome.
Is there something else you want to say to me?
What do you mean?
I mean, why are you really here?
Because you're my niece and I care about you.
I care about you too. But I get the feeling you're not saying what you're thinking. Are you sure you're not here to tell me you want Luis back?
Of course not. I'm just worried about you. And I'll admit it's painful, but I'm just gonna have to get used to seeing you and Luis together.
Could you do that? Because I think about when Luis and I were in Europe together, when he almost got your son, Marty, away from Beth. If he had brought home your son, instead of having to tell you that he died a tragic death in some terrible train wreck, you would have divorced Chris, wouldn't you? You and Luis would be together now.
But he didn't bring our son home, now did he? Chris and James are my family now. And I just worry that I will lose James the same way that I lost Marty. And if that happens, I don't think I could ever go on.
Then please let Luis go. Let him be free to fall in love again, free to be with me. Look, I don't know what's going on in your mind, but please let me have my chance with Luis.
Yeah, I want the biggest bouquet of flowers that you can put together. Yeah, I don't know what kind of flowers. Just something cheerful, okay? It's for someone in the hospital. No, I'll deliver it myself. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm off to the hospital. Tell Mama I say goodbye.
Oh, Luis.
What?
I was just wondering about something.
What's that?
If you had to choose between Fancy and Sheridan, which one would you choose?
Paloma, it's not even an option.
But what if you knew that Sheridan was available again? Would you choose her or Fancy?
Why are you asking me this?
No reason?
I don't believe you. You know something I don't know?
Teresa, hey, I got the contracts on the Far East container acquisition. Legal said everything checked out, so we're good to go.
Great. Thank you, Chad.
So, how you doing today? Everything okay?
Just talk to Jared.
We had coffee to go over the contract.
What do you say?
You said things didn't work out between the two of you. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Did he tell you why?
He just said that you thought you had a chance to be with Ethan. So how'd that go?
Not good. It's never gonna work.
Oh. Well, then are you gonna try to patch things up with Jared?
How can I, Chad? I mean, I really hurt him. I told him that I wanted to be with Ethan and not him.
You said that. Ouch.
Yeah. He's not gonna forgive me. And I don't blame him. But you know what? It's a new record. Less than 24 hours, I lost 2 great men. So, what the hell have I done with my life?
Whitney. Hey.
Hey, I was just in Chad's office looking for him, but he wasn't there. Have you seen him?
Oh, he was just meeting with Teresa, last I heard.
Oh, thanks. So, have you talked to Teresa by chance?
No, why?
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering if you had heard what happened last night between her and Ethan. But I guess if you haven't talked to her, you wouldn't know, right?
No, I haven't talked to her.
Well, just so you know, things did not work out between the two of them. And I was just wondering, you know, as her best friend and everything, if you would just consider giving her a second chance. Look, I know she hurt you, and she feels horrible about that, but do you think you could find it in your heart to forgive her?
Paloma, what's with all the questions about Sheridan, huh? Something you want to tell me?
No. Nothing. I just worry that you're not free to be with Fancy. It would break her heart if she fell in love with you and then realized that you couldn't commit to her because you weren't over Sheridan.
All right, well, you can relax. It's not gonna happen.
Are you serious about Fancy?
Look, right now, all I can tell you is that I felt so close to Fancy when I was down in that mine shaft. All I wanted to do was save her and protect her, and it's like nothing else mattered. She stirred something inside me that I haven't felt in a long while. I'm ready to be with Fancy if she wants to be with me.
Luis, okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'm happy if you're happy.
Hey, don't you worry about me. I am happy, okay? See you later.
Okay. Hi, Luis. I just hope Sheridan keeps her feelings for you a secret. If not, life is going to be hell for the three of you.
Can you do it, Aunt Sheridan? Can you finally, truly let Luis go?
I let him go when I married Chris.
Well, then if you're over Luis, why are we always talking about him?
I don't know. It's hearing you talk about him in such a loving way. It affects me because of the great love that Luis and I share.
Share? As in present tense?
No, I mean, shared. Of course, I meant shared, duh.
Did you? Because I want this settled once and for all. I need to know now, Aunt Sheridan. Have you given up on Luis?
Buenos días, Ma.
Ay, buenos días, mija. Qué linda estás.
Gracias.
I hope you're hungry because breakfast is ready.
No, no mucho.
Why? Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. I'm confused.
Confused about what, Palomita?
Love? I just wonder if it ever works out.
Oh, of course it does.
Not in our family. Look at Miguel. He's in love with Kay, but she's going to marry Fox. Teresa has been trying to be with Ethan for years, and she's no closer than she ever was. And now Liz is trying to move on with Fancy, but there's still this connection between him and Sheridan, and she's married to Chris. It's a mess, Mama.
I know. Well, whenever three people are involved, somebody's always bound to get hurt.
Well, I'm never gonna let myself get in a situation like that.
Never say never, oíste? Because sometimes love is like a storm that blows in without warning, and it tears up everything in its path.
Okay. Well, did you tell Fox about us?
I couldn't. It wasn't the right time.
When will be the right time, Kay? After you're married, when you're on your honeymoon?
Shh. He'll hear you.
Hello?
Charity, Fox Crane. Did you get my overnight delivery?
Yes, I did, Fox.
Good, good. Just follow the instructions I sent you, and you'll be in harmony by tonight.
Jared, come on. I mean, you are a wonderful guy, and she knows that. And I know that you guys could be so wonderful together. Can you just please at least consider giving her one more chance?
That's really not my choice, Whitney.
Well, yeah. Actually, it is. You can decide whether or not you want to be with her.
Look, any man would love to be with a woman like Tess. She's beautiful and smart and sweet. But there's only one problem. She's in love with someone else. And I can't be with someone who doesn't want to be with me.
You're right, and you shouldn't be. But she and Ethan, they're not gonna be together anymore.
Well, that's what I thought, too. Until last night, she was convinced that she could get him away from his wife.
Look, she really is miserable about this whole thing.
Why? Because her little plan didn't work?
Because she knows she hurt you. She really does care about you, Jared.
I care about her, too. Well, it's like Chad says, you know, you can't be in a relationship with 3 people.
Chad said that, huh?
Yeah, he did. And he's right.
Well, you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely true. Look, I would never ask you to, betray Chad's confidence, but I was just wondering, did he happen to say anything else about our relationship?
If Teresa loved me as much as Chad loves you, well, wild horses couldn't keep us apart.
I had a great relationship with Jared. I was even beginning to think that we could have this life together, and I saw an opportunity to be with Ethan. I couldn't stop myself. I had to take the chance, and now I lost Jared for good.
Are you sure you lost him? I mean, maybe he's willing to get back together with you.
I don't. Look, I would love to have the chance to make it up to him, but it's too late.
It's later than you think.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's leaving Harmony.
What?
That's right, Teresa. Look, if you don't act fast, you're gonna lose him forever.
Stop picking at your food. Come. You need your strength, Paloma, especially since you're doing this police training.
I know. Luis says that I have to bulk up if I want to keep up with the other cadets.
Well, he's right. Mira, Palomita, I've been meaning to ask you, are you sure this police thing is something you want to do? It's not going to leave you much time for dating.
There's no one I want to date. Well, maybe there is, but I don't think he knows I'm alive.
Oh, really? Can you tell me who it is?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'll tell you if it ever looks like it's going to happen. For now, I don't want to be in love. It's too painful.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have to be, you know. But I think that you should choose very carefully the man you want to get involved with. Try to learn from what your sister and your brothers have gone through, okay?
Gee, don't worry. It's always on my mind.
Good. Would you like some tea, mija?
Sí, por favor. Will I go through romantic hell like the rest of my family?
Fox has always put my feelings first, okay?
Well, he should tell you he's sick. That way you can decide if you want to marry him or not.
How can I hurt him like that? I mean, even if I tell him, okay, I don't want to marry him because I love you, he's gonna think it's because he's sick.
Look, just tell him that you're heartbroken because he's ill, but that you can't marry him because you'd be lying to him.
He has never hurt me. I just hate the idea of hurting him.
There's a party coming up, and I want you there, Charity.
Yes, I got all the information you sent.
As I expected. The Crane jet's waiting for you at the airport. You'll be in Harmony in no time.
Aunt Sheridan, please answer me. Are you through with Luis or not?
You have nothing to worry about, Fancy. I am married to Chris, and I plan on staying married to him. You are free to do whatever you want. If Luis falls in love with you, and that's what you want, then I wish you all the happiness.
May I come in?
Luis.
Hey. How you feeling?
Better, now that you're here.
Good. You look, beautiful.
Jared, if you still have strong feelings for Teresa, don't give up on him.
Oh, I'm not gonna be someone's second choice.
And you're right, you shouldn't be. But do you really want to let pride get in the way of at least considering getting back with her?
And then what? Start dating her again? Fall in love with her again? And wait for the other shoe to drop? And what happens when it does? And she decides she wants to give Ethan another chance? No, it really doesn't sound like a good plan to me.
Okay, Jared, listen to me. You and Teresa, you have something special together. And I know if you spend more time with each other, you're gonna realize that you're perfect for each other, absolutely perfect. Now, I know you have feelings for her, deep feelings. Now, can you really walk away never knowing what might have been?
Did Jared actually say that he was gonna leave Harmony?
Yeah, he's got someone already looking to find him another job in another city.
Oh my God. I can't let this happen. I mean, he can't leave, you know?
Maybe you like him more than you think. And maybe you should try to talk him out of leaving.
Do you think that I could do that? Convince him to stay in Harmony and then give me another chance?
Well, I think you should try. Because he will leave if you don't fight for him. He'll be gone forever. And you'll be here in your ivory tower. No Jared, no Ethan. You'll have no one.
Oh my God. You actually love Fancy.
Is Julian blackmailing you? Let's go say hello to Charity upstairs.